list, but tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. It's like list, but tuples and list, we have some main differences. Those we will learn today. Tuple is one of 4 built-in data types in Python used to store collections of data. The other 3 are list, sets, and dictionary. We already know about list, and maybe not today, but today we will know about tuples, and the next class we will definitely learn about sets and dictionary. So both these 3 kinds of maybe data types or built-in function is very important in Python. We have to learn before we want to go deeper. So what is the difference between tuples and list? When we write a list, we will give just okay, we will write a tuple. My tuple equal to this thing is just new for us. In list, we just use the square bracket, and here we use the round bracket. Maybe we just write here some name, Sarah, John, Maya. So if we print my tuple, so it shows us the elements or the items inside the tuples. So main difference is the brackets, this one. And another difference, we can easily change the elements or items in a list, but tuples, we are not able to change anything directly. Like that, I just need to change my tuple. Maybe 1. Here is John. I love to give another name, maybe Ronnie, and print my tuple. Oh, sorry, my tuple. It shows us the error because we are not able to change any element in a tuple because it's immutable but unchangeable. In the list, it's very easy. We can easily do the same things, but in tuples, it's not possible. So how maybe we create a tuple, and after that, it's very necessary to change any elements inside a tuple. So what should we do? So we will see here how can we change elements. So maybe we create a new tuple. New tuple equal to list my tuple. And after that, here new tuple so 1, we just need to change Ronnie. So tuple oh sorry, my tuple equal to tuple, new tuple. Tuple. After that, print tuple. What is the
আছে এই যে 60 কি ইউ জায়গায় কি এ হয়ে গেছে সম্ভবত এটার জন্য কি
ওকে where wrong
in 60 নিউ ট্যাপল হয়ে গেছে টাপলের জায়গায়
oh new tuple here oh sorry yes oh yes t u tuple yes oh thank you so much yes it's really very important if you write single mistake the code will show error. So here we easily know about that it's not simple like list. Tuples is bit different or bit difficult. If you want to change any element, you have to change first the tuple. It's convert to list. Here we create a new list, the tuples, and after that you can change the elements or anything. So far maybe all of you are understood about what is tuple and what is the main theme or what is the main difference between tuple and list. Any of you have any questions till now? Maybe not. So I also wrote some examples here. We can see the things ordered. When we say the tuples are ordered, it means that the items have a defined order and that order will not change. So we already know about that. If the tuples are created, so it's ordered and we cannot easily change, or maybe we cannot do something that we really want. We have to be in process and unchangeable. So we also know about that. The elements are really in tuples are unchangeable. We are not easily change any element like list. And allo duplicate. That means in the tuples we can also use the duplicate values like that. Here I created a tuples and also banana is 2 times, apple is 2 times. It's okay in a tuple. We can also use duplicate values in a tuple. The tuples allow it. So the length we can use like that. Before it's the same how many elements is here, we can easily count with the length function. After that, if we want to know what type of the type, maybe list type, if we just give here the square bracket, so it shows us it's a list and it's a tuple. That's the reason it shows us it's a tuple. So also it's possible like list you can use string, integer and boolean all together in a tuple. The tuple can also accept all the mixed values in a tuple. And we can also just make the indexing like that. Here the 2 is 1 2 3. It's this one because always indexing start with 0. So here the 2 is true. If we just here give 3, so it shows us the 20. So we can easily know about that in which maybe element is where. And here we can also do slicing. We already know all of you about the slicing. What is slicing? One, maybe it's 1 to 3. So the elements that are between 1 and 3. So here 1 and 3, we know only 2 elements is here. If we just write here 4, so it shows us those 3 elements. And if else statement, we really still we don't have any lecture on if else statement. However, we just know a bit about if else statement. It's also very easy thing. We all know already now. If you do that, so you will have that, or like that. It's a statement, easily we know about that. So in programming we can also use the if else statement. It's very usable in Python. We will see it later, but I just write here a simple if else statement. We all can use if else statement. It makes us very mm, it gives us very easiest way to do anything like that. If mango in tuple 2, so print yes mango is here, else otherwise print not exist. So we see here mango is here, so it shows us yes mango is here. If we write here any other things, if false, f-a-l-s-e, false in tuple 2, print yes false, false is here, otherwise print not exist. So what is the result? Because the statement didn't find here any false, so the answer is not. It's really nice thing. We can also use if else statement in list, tuples, dictionary, anywhere we will use this statement. So here another thing, convert the tuple into a list to be able to change it. I already show one example how can we change any element. We just create a tuple, after that we create a new tuple or convert a tuple as a list, like that. We just write here list, and after that we can change anything from here and we can print it out. Those things are shows definitely error, because I already shows that types of things. It's really not necessary at this moment. And also here the append function, because I already asked about the append function. What is append? We will see here. Here is we already created a tuples, and we also like that we also want to add the orange here. So we cannot append here directly because it's tuple. In list it's possible. We can just write one line code, maybe x.append or this tuple.append, but here is not possible, so we just convert it, and here we see the orange is added inside this tuple. So here is the append function. Just if we want to add any item or anything inside the list, so we can use the append function. It's not only for list. We will see later append is very usable command, or usable things that we will use it many times. So this tuple is, and here we can also see it's also possible like that. We can just create any tuple like that, apple, banana and cherry, y equal to orange. So those things we can easily add together. So plus equal to, that means this tuple and y just add together and make a new tuple. And remove, we can also remove any element from a tuple, but we also need to convert first as a list. After that, we can remove any item from a tuple. And packing, unpacking, it's also a nice just concept to know. Unpacking, maybe here the odd number is 1 3 5 and even number is 2 4 6. If we want to add those two tuples, so we can use the asterisk sign. If here two asterisk signs means those are together, just like plus. But if we just remove the asterisk signs, it also runs, but it shows us another, it's different tuples, the two different tuples. So easily it's called unpacking, and if we do so, it's packed maybe inside a packet like that. If we take anything fruits and vegetable, we can also put together in a packet, or we can buy its different or separate packet. So if we want to buy it together, it means one pack, so we can just use the asterisk sign. And also here I just wrote a example, xyz equal to, so each and every here the variables put one value like that. So here we see three variables, but values are more than three, 1 2 3 4 5. So how it will be distributed with three variables? So we use asterisks here. So x and y should take the first and last value, and the remaining value will be inside the y, because asterisk means it's took all. So it shows us that print x only 10 and y 50, z 50, and y takes the remaining value. If we do the asterisk here, what should happen? We can see, okay, so here x and y took the two values and z took all the remaining value. So it's also nice things if we do later with work with a bigger data, so we can easily use the asterisk function to put any items inside a variables. So here also it's called unpacking. So name, I just put three name here, and also here just create another name variable with, I just took three different countries name, Bangladesh, UK and USA. So if I print USA, so it shows us it's this one. If we just print UK, so it shows us this one. So look like that. We can also use the values like a variable. And here I also shows those things before. It's red, that means green and yellow should took these two values, and the red will take the remaining all the items here. And also I write here a for loop. I already shows the if else statement, and the loops is also very nice things in programming. We can just create any kind of loops, and with using the loops we can easily take all the items one by after. Here for x in fruit, print x. So fruits here in a variable, and we can print all the values one by after. So like that, with just simple a for loop, and after that we can easily have all the elements one after another. if we just print this fruit, so it shows us only like that. And here, while loop, if we just when we learn loops, so it will be while loop, for loop. We can also write, or we can also have the same just answer or the same items to using this while loop. So for while loop we just need to write 2 lines more. So we just need to first create a variable, it's 0, and after that we can just len means the all the many, how many fruits are there, we can just write here the len, and after that print, and here I+1, that means it's just come all the output one after another. So today I just try to cover those 2 topics, tuples and the markdown, because I thought maybe for our class it might be enough for today. So I just finished my lecture, and now I want to know from all of you if do you have any questions and anything else.